Dan Goslee of Verkada Federal. It's great to talk to you. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, you bet.
What is different, if anything, about the cyber challenges that the SOF community faces, deals with, from what the rest of the national defense community deals with, or the government as a whole?
I think the SOF community is in such a disconnected environment, so everything's pushed to the edge, so it's a little bit harder for them in terms of really authenticating and securing the cyber elements. So you look at a traditional agency or a DoD facility, you can control the perimeter inside and the cyber aspects of that. I think when you start to look at these SOF communities, it's spread out all over the world. And you need to make sure you're authenticating not only people but machines, and that end-to-end process is tight. And there's a lot of bad actors out there across the world, and they're all trying to penetrate the SOF community. And I think the cyber aspect is making sure that you have a well-vetted architecture.
For a long time, the architecture discussion revolved around edge computing.
Yes.
At this show, I'm detecting a trend toward edge data, analytics, and so on. What are the cyber implications of that as people start to think about the edge and what you're doing at the edge differently?
Well, I think at the edge, you're dealing with people, assets, so it could be machines, it could be backpacks with servers, spinning them up and then shutting them down, immutable infrastructure. There's another element right now, and I know it's a little bit controversial, is around facial recognition. So we call it biometric authentication, and that's what we do at Verkada. We have Internet of Things of products. We have 7 different products, and they all talk to each other, so it's an ecosystem of products. And for instance, it could pick up that you're wearing a yellow tie, right? And you're a person of interest. And now as you wander throughout the event, maybe you're going to be picked up on different elements of the cameras to sensors to what have you. So the biometric piece is coming into play because not only are we using technology, but now we're using people to track bad actors.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I don't think I've done anything that would make me a person of interest. But what's the implication for the storage of all that data? Because you don't necessarily need it at the edge at this moment, but at some point in time that might be useful to somebody, and then that information, I imagine, is transiting pretty actively in some cases.
It is, and I think everyone talks about the cloud. Of course, everyone's moving everything to the cloud, and in the SOF community, it's IL4, 5, and 6, which we are moving forward to. We're moving forward with as well. The thing I would say is encryption is big, not only on the device, but also at rest and at transit. And so with our products, and not to give a commercial here, but if you took any one of our devices and you stole it and ran away with it, it's all encrypted on the solid state drive. You can't get any data out of it. So because that data is being fed to the cloud, and that's where it's housed, and that's where the analytics are done. So we talk about facial recognition, things of that nature. All the analytics are done on the back end up on the cloud side.
What's the trajectory of this look like in your view? Where is this whole concept going? And how does one then think about the security implications of that a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 5 years from now?
I think it's all about keeping ahead of the competition, and the competition from a cyber perspective is other nations trying to beat us to infiltration of critical assets and data. And right now, I think it's the industry coming together to help the government, because it takes an ecosystem of a lot of powerful organizations and technology coming together to really arrive at a solution that can help our country in the future.
Excellent conversation. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.